Welcome back. We are in the middle of a dungeon.
Dungeon number 2, Legend of Zelda Master Quest.
This dungeon has a very cool name. It is called A
Dungeon.
So I can actually just go straight up there and kill the boss.
Looks that way. I keep calling this the Master Quest, but I guess it's really the second quest. Hey, there's a boss.
Yeah, I don't know if he can be hit by bombs. Let's see.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
Did that do anything to him?
Well, we got one hit on him, so...
Great.
On the plus side, I know which way to get to the boss, so I know that whatever path I didn't take, that's going to lead me to the item.
Yes.
So the important thing is that I'm learning things.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Stay in school, kids.
I mean, not as much power as having a better sword, or more hearts, or a full set of bombs. But, you know, it's a modest kind of power.
And do you know where the item is? Because I think you've been in all but one room, and that other room should just be the Triforce.
It probably could be in the middle room.
Alright. Still trying to find a way to break in there, huh?
Well, that and the top part of the A, oh, that's where the Triforce is in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has to be in the center then.
I wonder.
So I haven't bombed from this side, but I also haven't bombed from the side but next to it. I'm gonna go up here because it's a little bit out of the way. I feel like it's... oh no. That's where the secret path led me to.
Yeah, you do need to break into the middle of the A.
Alright, let's try from this side then. I just hate having to do it with my one bomb.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yep. I sort of knew it was going to be a bust. Well, we'll just keep going. If we happen to get some bombs, we'll get some bombs. Otherwise, I'll beat the boss, and then I can come back and grab it.
Well, hey now. I'm looking at the map, and it looks like a thing you already tried should have done it.
Well, I mean, there are some rooms where I didn't actually kill everybody, so there might have been a path that I missed.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I've been kind of wimping out on the dark nuts. I know it doesn't sound like me, but it's been happening.
There is zero shame in wimping out on dark nuts, because those guys.
You know, thank goodness they gave you the boomerang so early in this game. It is so essential.
The boomerang is a clutch item in pretty much all the Zelda games.
I mean, not so much maybe the 3D ones, but any of the 2D ones, very useful to have.
Right.
Alright. Well, they gave me a heart, so I'm almost got my hearts full. So I might be able to handle a Gipto.
You have to push yourself against the bottom wall, so they're adding a mechanic that was not in the base game.
You have to push yourself?
Yeah. So that hallway with all the keys...
Right.
You just have to go down that hall and hold down.
Really?
Yeah.
That is sneaky.
Very.
Well, at least I don't have to do like anything special. That also means I get to keep an extra key.
It's nice to have one in the bank. Yeah, I remember I played a fan game.
Oh, fuck.
Jeez.
Sorry for the language there.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know.
It's a family show.
Let's go for the, let's grab that thing.
Yeah, so I played a fan game that used this engine and redesigned dungeons. And it was really irritating in that the only way to progress, like, if you just followed paths you could actually go on without screwing around, you would get nowhere. So you had to walk through every dungeon, pushing against every wall, bombing every wall, do the most banal things.
Right.
It was very frustrating to play, and I didn't finish it.
Well, I mean, that's just terrible game design. Like, people
Yeah.
like to think, especially like game designers, they think that's strategy, but it's literally the opposite of it. It's nothing to do with, you know, difficulty or anything. It's just annoying.
Just basing everything on trial and error. Just for basic progress. it was weird in that because they were doing that with all the dungeons, and the overworld was just full of monsters, it kind of flipped Zelda conventions on its head.
Yeah.
Where there was no exploration in the overworld, just gruesome combat. And the dungeons were more puzzly exploration stuff. Just trying to do any basic pathfinding was a huge chore.
Yeah, it's like, that just like completely misses the point of Zelda.
It does, it does.
Like, I do wish in like later games that we had more combat, because I feel like we need it in the games, but not to that extent.
Yeah, and that's, you know, what this game in particular, and I think Link to the Past had an aspect of it, was the overworld was a big confusing maze, and the dungeons were very much old school action-oriented dungeon crawls.
Right.
And the series has certainly lost that. They've relied on switch puzzles and other garbage for the actual dungeons.
I have gotten so sick of whenever I see any kind of block puzzle in any game.
Oh yeah, I'm done with block puzzles.
All right, so I guess keep walking down.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that is such crap.
I'm with you. Especially for a key item like the flute that you need to do anything else in the rest of the game.
Yeah. I mean, at least you know that you have to have the flute if you got to this part of the game, but because you're in the second quest, but still.
Right. Yeah, and on top of that, it's a room that's not even blue on your map. It's a secret room.
I mean, you sort of know by this point, if you've already beat the game, that there are going to be secret areas like that, but...
Yeah.
Well.
But still, come on. I mean, that mechanic was designed to get a few dollars for the Nintendo helpline.
So I'm just going to try to kill these guys, because I know they're going to kill me first. It's a shortcut. Alright, so I gotta take on Gleeok with just 4 hearts.
3.
Yeah, unless I pick one up on the way there.
And this is another thing that you really get with NES games, is the partial energy meter. You don't get full health when you die.
Well, I mean, it's sort of like a convention of the series in general, but
that's true.
At least in the other Zelda games, they do it by percentage rather than just a straight 3 hearts no matter what point of the game you're in.
Right.
Like, you get to the final dungeon, you have 3 hearts out of your full set of hearts. You're not going to be going to the dungeon even if you get to start back over from the start. You're going to go grab some hearts and go back in again.
Mm-hmm. Which is less of a problem in the newer games too, just because it's so much easier to restock.
Yeah. In this game, like, you never know if you're going to get hearts or not, or if you just need to get trek back to the one of the fairy fountains, wherever that might be, and then try again.
You can spend half an hour grinding for hearts and not get any.
Yeah.
But yeah, fairy fountains are really your only hope. And you'll probably die on the way to or from the fairy fountain.
I'm surprised I don't have to kill those guys in that room.
That's very nice that you don't. Whole heart.
This is why I need that blue ring.
It's like an epic quest just to get back to the boss from here.
It really is. I do appreciate in later Zelda games where you get those shortcuts to the boss.
Yeah.
Like, they're really good at, closing the whole maze back on top of itself again so that the boss dungeon is usually right next to the entrance.
Yep. Yeah, they really want you to fight your way forward in this game.
Yeah, that's like a old set of guys that just keep running towards me.
It worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah. Most enemies are like that, where they're stuck on a grid.
Yeah. Right, they probably got some random number determining which way they turn in the juncture. No AI.
So I don't think I'm going to get my other heart before I get there.
Well.
Unless I want to fight some dark nuts.
Ooh, that's not a good trade at all.
Yeah, it's not a very productive way of harvesting hearts in any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, saving up for that blue ring, I think, is going to have to be a priority.
key here is just constantly be moving.
Yep.
Don't find any space that you happen to like shooting them at. And gosh, this guy takes a lot of hits. Like I thought he. There we go. I got one head off.
Yeah, everything's great now.
Yeah, got more things to avoid.
I think you're supposed to have the level 2 sword before you fight this guy in the normal game.
Yeah, I think he's in the 3rd dungeon. But the 2nd dungeon has supposed to have the Dodongo.
Yes. So,
Oh,
yeah,
come on.
Princess, then Dodongo.
Oh, no, I'm gonna
Yeah,
lose.
watch out. Is he doing a full health?
Oh, you
Oh,
fucking
man.
god!
I hope he stays dead. He might stay dead.
I don't know if they need to respawn or not, like the bosses.
I don't think they do.
Alright, before we get into the episode, we'll go run back and see if he's there.
Yeah.
I hate when you're watching other people and they leave you in suspense and stuff like that. Not gonna be one of those kind of people.
And before my sword finishes its swing upon the Skibdo, we'll see you next week.
Yeah. And we're gonna switch this stream out with a different game for a while, so it might even be longer.
And by the time we get back to it, we will have all forgotten what was going on.
Yep. Those guys can't even be hit by the boomerang.
Fun trivia fact about little bunny guys is the Famicom had a microphone somewhere. I want to say built into the controller. I could be wrong. But the way you fought them was to shout into a microphone.
Well, yeah, they actually give you the hint in this game that they hate loud noises.
Yes, which we can't generate. Although the whistle works on them.
I don't think it does.
Oh,
I don't think the whistle does anything to them.
man, that clue to see would be hard.
Yeah, like they didn't really do anything in the localization to make up for that fact.
Right. I mean, it's just Americans. We don't.
I mean, arrows work just fine on them. Like,
Yeah.
I think as a kid, I guess sort of justified like they don't like the whistling noises of arrows going near them. I guess I don't know.
Well, I mean, no one likes.
Oh,
Oh, really?
this is just unfair.
Wow.
I probably respawned because I didn't get the heart.
That must be it.
Well, I'm probably gonna die fighting it with 1.5 hearts, but. Up there I go.
Yeah, that was.
All right, maybe what I should do before we come back here again on the next episode is I go find some of the heart pieces in the overworld.
That seems like a good idea.
All right.
Side quest.
Yep, side quest. So next time we play, we're gonna do a little bit of a side quest and cheat a little. Sounds fun.
We love cheating here at Gamehiker.
Do love cheating.
Well, here's
See
a
you
heart
guys
piece.
next time. Good night.
Good night.